Say we're making a classic Mai Tai from 1944 with some Denizen Rum, which was made for this drink. Check it out.
I like it.
Check out our new ebook, Explorations of Rum, at homecocktailmenu.com/shop.
Welcome to Coffee Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. That's Ian Andrews, and this is Tiki Week. Tiki!
So, of course, we're making a Mai Tai.
Oh, yeah.
From 1944.
Oh, yeah, we're moving down.
Yeah, if only we had a producer.
Oh, yeah.
Today's recipe is 1 ounce of fresh lime juice, half an ounce of orange Curacao, half ounce of Orgeat Syrup, we got some BG Reynolds, half ounce of simple syrup, half ounce dark Jamaican rum, half ounce amber Martinique rum. This Denizen is a mix of the two, so we're just going to use 2 ounces of that.
Right. We talked about this in the Denizen review you saw last Friday.
We're going to shake this up with some crushed ice and just pour it unstrained into that glass, and then toss a half a spent lime in there.
Yeah.
Because that's how it's done.
Shake with plenty of crushed ice, pour unstrained into double old-fashioned glass. Boom! Sink spent lime. That's it. There is definitely some history, which I don't have at all in here because I know it all by heart.
Right. Well, you speak.
There's definitely some Mai Tai history. So there's at least 3 people who think they've invented the Mai Tai. Legally, well, I don't even know if they could be considered legally, but the one that seems to trump all is the Trader Vic Mai Tai, which is what this cocktail is based off of. And by based, I mean the original recipe as it is written here is as close as you're going to get to a classic Mai Tai. Ironically, one of the first recipes I did, good job, here on the show was a Mai Tai, which was nothing like this. It even had Rose's grenadine in it, and so I've learned. But this is, there was a conflict between, did Trader Vic or Don Beachcomber create this recipe? Don passes away. His wife actually takes control of all of his places while he was still alive. So they got divorced or whatever, and somehow she managed to own like all of the chain. And then you're like lost.
You forget.
What? What are you thinking?
You mess up.
You just make it again. What's the problem?
What's in here right now? Just lime juice and Orgeat.
Oh no! So I got plenty of other content, so it's not a big deal. So his wife kind of pretty much runs the chain. Her and another fellow decide to battle against Trader Vic in this I own the Mai Tai, and they document. They say we invented it. And it was like in the 30s and something like that, and there was no proof. Like Jeff Berry's gone through. People have gone through. There's no menus from that time period that show this on any recipe books from Don Beachcomber at any of his establishments. So the first time you start to see this creep in was far after 1944, and this, the Mai Tai that Trader Vic had, was on the menu. Then the other idea is that it could have been a cooler. I think it was a rum cooler or something like that they're saying is very close to what the Mai Tai is. But when you look at what Trader Vic said, is that it's basically a daiquiri with almond syrup and orange liqueur, or an orange Curacao.
Pretty much.
It's got your trifecta, your triforce of flavor. It's got the lime, rum, simple syrup. That is a.
And the ratios are the same, but the simple syrup is basically half Orgeat instead of all simple syrup.
Right. So it's a blend to say we're going to bring a little bit more sweetness, a sweet almond flavor to it, a little bit of the orange liqueur, orange Curacao in there, and I mean it makes sense because both Don Beach and Trader Vic spent a lot of time in the Caribbean. I think the biggest conflict and the reason it doesn't look good is because Trader Vic spent a lot of time at Don Beach's establishments kind of scoping the place out and getting ideas.
Stealthy.
Did you talk about the rum?
No.
We did do a review.
We did do a rum review on Friday, and what you'll find is that this, from what I understand from reading Smuggler's Cove, Martin Kate went to the Denizen people and said, you guys need to do this. You need to create a rum that brings back the Mai Tai in its original form. These guys documented in their paperwork saying that's what we did, which is to say taking the Jamaican rum, a dark Jamaican, and an amber Martinique rum, bringing them together into a single product. And the biggest reason is that there was no more Ray and Nephew 17, no Ray and Nephew 15, all the original products that was used to make the Mai Tai. So really there was no way to make a Mai Tai until this came out, unless you found 2 products that were historically fitting to the original recipe. Mint. So we're gonna do. You have a knife over there? Well, just get ourselves a little sprig of mint here from fresh from the garden. Throw that in there.
Mai Tais are so good.
Boom. Done. That, my friends, is the classic Mai Tai. And I've done this 3 times, 4 times. Every time I just try and refine and make it better.
And it's always good.
Yeah, that's the beauty is it's like one of those things where if you practice it, you're having a good time throughout the
One
practice.
of those things that everybody makes different, though. Remember
know,
when you
yeah.
went to Dominican and you got it with Campari?
Mm-hmm.
You
Not
go,
by request.
you go to Chinese places, they make it different.
Yep,
Yeah.
which is probably closer to the way I originally did it. The one I did was out of a bar book. So, as a 2008 Derrick, just opening a book and going, oh, a little red Mai Tai, or Mai Tai Oh My, I think it was called. I think this bar book's probably under there someplace. And I was like, okay, well, I'll make this. And that's what I did. And I took and made roses because it called for grenadine, and it was it was foolish.
Right.
And all you needed was this. And this existed back then. This book probably was published back then. I just was kind of unaware.
You were a noob.
I was a noob.
It's naive, it's okay.
What do you think?
You've learned. You've grown.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
It has that daiquiri bite to it, the sweet versus the bite. But the almond makes things all different. I don't
And
know.
the rum makes a big difference too.
Yeah, you get kind of like an aged, full body flavor to it, almost like a little oak in there. But you getting the itch on your nose from this.
Yes. It's a good rum. I mean, if you're interested in the Denizen rum, check out the review that we did.
Mm-hmm.
It's a tasty rum meant for these Mai Tais. So I mean,
Yeah. I mean, rum is, in many cases, is not always a blend, but there's a lot of blending that happens across
but this is a blend
islands.
of different types. Yeah.
Right, and it kind of like Plantations pulled off where they're like, oh, we got 3 and 3-star. People can basically take the 3 flavors or the 2 flavors that they want to bring together and do some sort of ratio to get that ultimate flavor profile.
Which is great for tiki drinks because they call for a whole bunch of rums in some of these things.
Oh, yeah. And if you
So
can, the
it's
more you can collapse them into a single product.
Yeah, the more you can make that a product-specific drink,
Right.
and the more marketable that product is for these drinks wherever because they're easier for bars to make, whatever.
And I think the only bottle Ray and Nephew, I think Martin Cade has it. I think he was talking about it in his one of the. He had
maybe.
photos of it and everything. Like he has
He's a
one
collector,
of the.
yeah.
He collects
Yeah,
everything. So he has
like
a Ray and Nephew 17. I don't think he even spent that much for it. I think it was one of those things. Like sometimes you could find them in places.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know what to do with this. It's like, I'll buy that from you. How much you want? Well, what do you want to sell it for? You don't want to be like, dude, that thing's priceless. How much do you want for it? No. You
About
just-
$1 million.
Right. So, if you're a collector, I'm more of an enthusiast that wants to actually drink. And I don't think I could finish a Rain Nephew at 17 either because I know it. I wouldn't even want to put it in the Mai Tai. Because I have this, and it's like, I don't
Why
know.
waste the history?
I know you wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't touch. You won't touch shit that you could get.
Yeah. Well, the stuff I can't get. So.
Yeah. Well, legally.
Yeah.
It's a good drink. Has a little bit of an acidity to it.
It does. It's just like a daiquiri.
Yeah. Except it's bigger. Like usually a little bit
Yeah.
like more volume
And
to
you
it.
got that crushed ice thing. It's nice and refreshing
Yeah.
and cool. And
I like it.
yeah,
I'm a big
Mai
fan.
Tai's great.
And the funny thing is, it's not complicated. It's not like, oh, this has like 5 different nuanced flavors on your tongue. It's just,
It's good.
it fits.
It's
just-
balanced.
you feel
It's-
relaxed
yeah.
drinking a Mai Tai.
I'm pretty sure Dan's a big Mai Tai fan.
We can make Mai Tais. Unfortunately, I can't find Denizen locally. If I can, I'll buy 5 bottles and just make Mai Tais. Constantly. We can make Mai Tais when we go down to Louisiana. Somebody's got to have
Yeah.
a Mai Tai down.
Oh, I'm sure.
But again, it probably
There's
won't
Latitude 48. There's Tiki.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of places.
be... As long as you can make sure they don't
we
throw
go to
like
Tiki, we get
grapefruit
some
in.
more of those cool mouth-numbing flowers.
you're not allowed in there anymore.
If you guys... Oh, is it
But
too
we
late?
didn't make it to
Yeah, it's
Latitude
too late.
last year, right? So we have to.
What's that?
Yeah.
I said we didn't make it to
No, we didn't
Latitude
make it
last
last
year.
year.
So we need to
this year.
actually make it this year.
And-
Dan tried to make reservations, but they don't take reservations.
Why would you need a reservation?
It's just a bar, isn't it?
Well, I think he was trying to... Maybe that wasn't the place. Maybe it was a different place. Never mind.
Either way, we've already been there for you guys because this is filming. This episodes go out after.
After we're back,
So next week you can hear about our excursions and our experiences.
if you're in the live stream, then.
Eventually, you'll see some live footage.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Got
I'll
a
be
whole
filming
camera
a
rig over here that's pretty badass.
Then Ian's just dying to hold.
I'm dying to wear it.
Yeah. He's gonna wear the camera rig, and I'll put him on Snapchat. Just follow me.
Yeah.
Even though it's already happened.
I'll just walk around Bourbon Street when we're going from interview to interview with that thing, and I'll just film as we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just gotta get a news.
And then you can do like the fast forward with the yakety sax. Put
Put it in black and white or sepia.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Great. They're like with Benny Hill. Is that the?
Yeah. They played yakety sax.
Yeah. That's actually copyrighted. You have to find like alternatives. I've tried. That's it, my friends. Question of the day: what is your favorite classic drink?
Yeah.
Second.
Classic tiki drink?
No, just classic.
Classic. Okay.
And then your second one, what's your favorite classic novel? Then what's your favorite classic movie?
I like Fahrenheit 451.
Classic novel? I like East of Eden by John Steinbeck.
Lord of the Rings. I'm the bigger nerd. So fuck you.
Yeah, that came out well after John Steinbeck, so.
That's not the point. It's still
I also
classic.
like the other one. I forget. There's another one that we read in language. I usually hated the books we read
Dead
in
Zone.
school.
Is that a classic? Dead Zone?
Dead Zone? No.
When was it?
I don't know. 80s? Goonies? No, that's not classic. And then the classic movie? I don't know. Wizard of Oz?
No, that's probably 80s, yeah. I like To Kill a Mockingbird's pretty good with Gregory Peck.
I
No.
never read that one.
That was as a movie.
Citizen Kane.
Rosebud. To Kill a Mockingbird, I think it was one of, what the hell's his name? Fucking, he was on The Judge, he was in Get Low. Robert Duvall, I think that was one of his first movies. He played Boo
Bo Bridges?
No, I just said it.
Anyway.
Share and like this video for just that. And that. Extra shares for that. We're done.
Yeah.
We did it.
Done.
We'll teach you how to drink.
What?
It's just the juices. Then you add the alcohol. Then did you put club soda in here? Shit. Good. You weren't supposed to put it in here.
Alright, good. Yeah.
Supposed to put it in there. Add club soda.